I don't know how to start this video, so I guess we've started. And I want to do my skincare. It's afternoon. It's almost 2 p.m. But when I woke up today, I had some studies with my IELTS teacher. I'm preparing for my IELTS exam, so yeah, that's why I was training. And I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. I just know that I'm going to talk. So I've not. In the beginning, I was very consistent with my skincare. Oh, that's vinegar. Looked like peace. In the beginning, I was consistent with my skincare, but the past few days, I've not been as consistent. I've been sleeping like that and waking up like that, and that's not good. That's lazy of me. My skin is so acne prone, so you can even tell the acne is coming back. And let me tell you guys, I got put on to vinegar. Oh my god, game changer. I'm telling it because I haven't been consistent, but I only used it for 4 days, and let me tell you, my black spots and my hyperpigmentation, I was also using it on my armpits. Like, it's getting rid of all the hyperpigmentation and it's fading marks very quickly. So let me start my skincare. The ratio that I use is 1:2, 2:1. So that is 2 tablespoons of water and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Okay. And I washed my face a couple of minutes ago, so it's already dry. But you know, I'm not going to wash my face again. It became dry when I was trying to set up for this YouTube video. So I'm using a cotton ball and the vinegar. So basically you just dab it all around your face. So let me use this as a video to give a formal introduction to who I am, what I do, why am I struggling to do a YouTube channel, So my name is Hope Wairimu. I'm from Kenya. I live in Nairobi, Kenya. Well, not Nairobi. That vinegar is bitter. I live in Kiambu, Kenya. I am 19 years old. I turned 19 2 months ago. And I love God. Yeah, I'm a Christian. So that's a basic introduction to me. I started to get serious with my YouTube journey not a lot of months ago. Okay, I said I would get serious, but I posted 1 or 2 videos, so they had 3 views and I gave up. It didn't look worth it. But fret not, I'm back, and I'm going, let me tell you, and this clip is going to be used in future videos when I've already made it and shit, when we have already made it and shit, I am not going to fail. You hear me? Right now I have 6 subscribers. I think about 4 of them are my family members. Hi. But I'm telling you right now, I am going to work so freaking hard that it will literally be impossible for me to fail. So sit tight, put on your seatbelt for the journey. Okay, as I was saying, I lost my train of thought. I started becoming serious with YouTube because I've been aspiring to go and study my uni abroad. Yeah, I wanted to go to the UK, but because of financial burdens, I got the opportunity. I got conditional offers from around 5 universities in the UK. I got them from NTU, Hertfordshire, Bradford, Bristol, so on. Yeah, I got the offers, but the money wasn't there. So instead of this, because I was called to a Kenyan university, instead of going, I've decided to take a year off and collect to collect my thoughts and try again because I know my destiny is not rooted in this country, as in this phase of my life. It's not going to be here. So, and I thought, why not start a YouTube channel? Because I've always been wanting to, like, it's always been a dream, by the way, uh joking about welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, I've always wanted that, but the only thing stopping me was I have an Android. My video quality will not be good enough. mm, you know, the normal excuses. But I have an iPhone now. There's literally nothing stopping me. And I came to realize this excuse about I have an Android, that's why I'm not able to do this and this. It's a complete lie. Because once you get an iPhone, you begin to notice the amount of people who use Androids to create content, and they have dope content, they have a dope following. So the quality, yes, it matters, but you have to start with where you're at. So this is my advice to somebody who wants to start a social media account, posting consistently, but they feel they can't because they don't have the right camera. Just do it. Start from where you're from. Because I was stalling after posting the first 2 videos on YouTube. I began to stall because I don't have a microphone. So I can't speak on YouTube without a microphone. They won't hear me well, and YouTube will copyright my content because background music will be playing. But I've realized if I continue waiting for a microphone, I'm never going to do it. I'll get the microphone, then sit still, trying to look for other excuses. So I'm doing it with the quality that I have right now. And okay, right now I'm moisturizing after the vinegar. It's a simple aloe vera moisturizer and a glycerin. Yeah, glycerin. So you just mix the glycerin and the moisturizer. It's so after you use your vinegar, make sure you have a moisturizer that you're going to apply after. Otherwise, it will be too harsh on your skin. If you have sensitive skin, you have to be very careful. Uh, very careful with the procedure. You must hydrate your skin after. So drink a lot of water and get a good moisturizer. Moisturizers don't have to be expensive like this one I have. There's a smaller version of it that is only 180 shillings, I think. So they don't have to be expensive. So yeah, as I was saying, start from where you're from. And in no way am I in the position to be giving this advice, because no, I actually am. I started posting consistently on my TikTok account about not more than 2 months ago. When I started, um the only followers I had were my friends, and to the way a normal TikTok account looks for an average person, yeah, around 190 whatever followers. But I started posting on TikTok, and it was posting my experience, nothing big or anything. When I first started is when I started with big things, big productions. Like, I would make big CapCut edits. I wanted to color grade it to look like a movie, until I realized TikTok does not care about how high production your quality is. They want the raw and real you. And right now, it's not a lot, but I am at 930 something followers. Yeah, 930 followers is not a joke within almost 2 months. It's not a joke. And I started a consistency challenge about 1 week ago of posting consistently for 30 days, but I gave okay, I didn't give up, but I missed a day or two. but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm still going to continue. I'm still going to continue. I have to continue because this is a promise I made to myself. And if you are not faithful with yourself, how can you be faithful with somebody else's things? You know, it all begins at home. You have to set standards and achieve them. Otherwise, you will be setting standards, and then if you don't achieve them, you are constantly feeding your brain information that you are not the type of person for to achieve what you promise to others. You are a promise breaker. You are a procrastinator. You don't do what you say, so you can't be trusted. You're literally telling your mind all that about yourself. So if you set something, make sure to accomplish it. And you might miss a day or two, you might fall here and there, but that doesn't mean you stop the whole of it. When you fall, you get back up, right? You get back up and try it again and again and again and again and again and again. You know, a journey is not, it's not a flat line with no dips. It's an uphill battle. So you continue climbing up and up. Right now, the big thing on my mind is the IELTS exam. I have about 1 week to go and do it. I went and did a mock test yesterday at the examination center. I got a 7. Yeah, a 7. And what is required for my university is a 6 or a 6.5. So it was okay. But today I've done a listening test and I got a 6. Well, yesterday I got a 7.5. So that has made me realize that I can't just sit confident and believe because I'm speaking English that I'm going to pass the IELTS test. And imagine paying around 40k then falling. Oh, this one is a vanishing cream by Luron. Yeah, you can't just pay 40k for a whole exam then fail it. You don't fail such exams or think of retaking it. So, oh my god. So now I'm putting my all into revising for that exam. Yeah. So even after this video, I want to, after I'm done with my chores and all, I want to sit still and do some more tests. Then I'll send them to my teacher. I have an assignment. I'll send them to my teacher. Then hopefully I do better. Not hopefully, I will do better. I'm going to do better. Oh, let me talk about the gym. From the beginning when I started going to the gym in May, and I've been faithful. But the past few days, I have a diet. I'm following a low carb diet, which means I basically don't consume any sort of refined sugars and bad carbs for me. And my food is mainly protein based. But lately, I've been cheating a lot. Like today morning, I had mandazi and a tea with sugar, which is not good. I'm not going to let myself keep slipping into that old habit because I know the future I want for myself. I need to be healthy. So after I'm done doing the IELTS test, I'm going to go to the gym. I've been missing the gym. I've missed 2 sessions this week. But it's okay. We fall and we rise, don't we? So, oh my god, I have such a painful pimple here. Oh, I need to be more consistent with my skincare. This is not right. Can't just spend so much money on skincare and then I get lazy to do it. That's not good. That's not good at all. And basically I'm done. Okay, I have to put on sunscreen. Garnier sunscreen, but it's over. I have to steal some from my mother. yeah, I'm going to, or maybe there's a little bit left. Ooh, maybe. This is all I could get from it. But I won't. I said I'm going to be getting out in the evening to go for the gym. That will be around 5 p.m. So there's no rush. There's no rush. I'll put the sunscreen on later. Mm. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That was my skincare and yap session. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And what is the moral lesson that we learned? The moral lesson is you can't wait to get resources in order to start. Just start with what you have. Somebody will notice. Somebody is always watching. Yeah, that's one thing I came to realize. Sometimes we do things believing we're doing it for ourselves only, but somebody is always watching. And the person watching is enough, and you yourself, the promise you made to yourself is enough to keep you going. Okay, and I forgot, I have a vow to make. So I'm going to be doing a 90-day challenge of posting consistently till Christmas. And by the time it's Christmas, I'll have 100,000. By the time it's Christmas, I'll have 100,000 subscribers. At least that's what the YouTuber I'm watching is saying. Yeah, she says that my subscribers will quadruple and triple, and quadruple of 6 is what, 24. But yeah, I'm doing a 90-day challenge to become more serious with YouTube. And yeah, salute. Stay fabulous, and I love you always.